Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today we are back with a brand that has long been one of my absolute favorites, and that is We Are Tala. I have talked about this brand quite a few times on this channel, but it is quite impressive. It is a sustainable and ethically made clothing and fitness brand that is also size inclusive. They have branched out to other things over the years as well, like swimwear, loungewear, but primarily I would say their number one thing is very much activewear. Now, when this company very first launched, I tried to buy things in like the very first launch, ended up really disappointed, and I truly did not love their first couple of collections very much. Every time I tried them, I felt like the materials were just a little too thick, a little too stiff to be real activewear, and they didn't feel very durable to me. However, that has completely changed over the years. I'm talking like when they very first released their first ever pieces 5 years ago, compared to now, everything that I've gotten recently has been really good. In particular, their swimwear, their 365 pieces, and also their Skin Luxe pieces. But today I wanted to specifically try a couple of the collections that I have never tried before. So specifically the Scrunch seamless Marl pieces, which reminded me a lot of old school Gymshark, some Dayflex pieces, and then I did also just pick up a dress that I think is going to be really cute for fall. So we're going to look at all of those things today. I will let you know whether I think the different individual pieces are worth your money or not. Now, before we get into the specific review, I will have chapters you can skip ahead if you don't need the extra information. But I do specifically want to call out, if you are from the US or from Canada, as most of my audience is, it is quite expensive to get the We Are Tala pieces. For Canadians especially, the exchange rate from British pounds to Canadian dollars is not very good, and then the shipping charges on top of that, it can be quite expensive. Now, I did not have to pay duties this time or the last few times shopping from Tala, which is amazing, but it definitely still ends up being quite expensive. Now, all the pieces I got today, I got during a summer sale, so I believe I spent under $200 Canadian for 2 full outfits and then 1 dress, which I actually feel like that is super reasonable. However, those were like 60 to 70% off prices. So it can be significantly more expensive than that. So my recommendation would be, if you love something and you just cannot justify the price, sign up for their emails, keep an eye out. Quite often you can get those things for much cheaper if you wait for a sale. A lot of stuff at Tala does restock. It's not a company that tends to release a ton of limited edition drops that you will never see again. However, it is a slower fashion company, so those restocks might take longer than like an American Eagle or something. Now, in terms of sizing, I personally find that everything from Tala runs small. I size up to a large in literally everything, because otherwise I just feel like they are way too tight. They specifically mention on their website that the owner of the company and a lot of the people at the company like things fitting tighter. So just keep that in mind. If you're somebody that doesn't like stuff fitting super tight, I would recommend sizing up from your usual size. And you can check the size chart. I do think it's pretty accurate. The sizing just skews a little bit smaller than what a typical like US or Canadian size chart might be. And that's fine. And in terms of shipping, I feel like most things usually arrive in Canada within like a week, unless you're shopping at a launch, in which case it could be 2 to 3 weeks. And they do warn you that during launches, obviously it's going to take longer to ship, especially for brand new products. But for any of their core collections, if you're just shopping them on a random day, you will get that stuff pretty quick. And I have had questions about returns. I did have to return something many years ago, and it was a big hassle. So I have actually not tried to return anything since. I am honestly of the opinion that I am buying things that I'm sure that I'm going to either like and wear, or that I will resell or give to a friend or family if I really don't like it. So I do think you need to be prepared to actually like spend the money that you're spending. And I know a lot of people, I've seen people get frustrated in comment sections, not necessarily mine, but in comment sections, about returning to international stores. It is always going to be a huge hassle. If there is not a location in your country, returning is not a super feasible option unless you literally bought something that was like $1,000 and it's worth the return shipment payment to you. So I would always recommend, if you are buying stuff from international stores, be prepared to keep it and don't like overbuy like you might somewhere a little bit more locally. And with that, let's get right into reviewing the pieces. And like always, I will link the individual pieces that I'm wearing down in the description box. So if you want to look at a particular thing, you can find that down there. And first off, I have this little short and sports bra set, and these are the seamless Sculpt pieces. Now, I actually was not planning on picking up this set at all when I first went to the website. I was planning on getting a completely different collection, but then this one had such incredible reviews that I was like, I obviously have to try it out. I understand why it has very good reviews, because once again, this is giving me old school Gymshark vibes. First, we'll talk about the little shorts. I adore the length on these shorts. It's like the perfect length where it's going to prevent chub rub, but it's not so long that it looks awkward, even though I have very short legs. It is quite high-waisted, and it does have a bit of a thicker band, which I actually do think that the band will not flip over or roll over. It feels like it's sitting high enough that that won't be a problem, which is nice. The back of these do have a booty scrunch. I don't know how much that actually helps or if it really does anything, but I know a lot of people really love that right now. So it does have that if you care about it. Now, they did come with a sticker that said when you're putting them on to be really gentle with them and don't pull at the center. Like, don't try and give yourself a wedgie because you will screw up the scrunch basically. So I don't know how long the scrunch will necessarily last, but I do think that they look good on the butt. They look great from behind. I think that they look good from the front too. They are fully seamless, which everybody always says is supposed to prevent camel toe. I still have camel toe. I have it in every pair of leggings or little shorts like this. It is what it is. If you are somebody that also always gets camel toe, you'll probably have a little bit in this. But in this darker color, I don't think it matters. And once again, people shouldn't be staring. So I really think that's a them problem. Next up, this little bra. I adore this. I think that it is super comfortable and also really flattering. It does have removable padding in here, which obviously you could take off. And I want to clarify, this is not a high impact sports bra by any means, but for a nice weightlifting workout, or maybe you're going to take a dance class where you're not going to be doing a lot of jumping, but maybe you'll be doing a lot of movement, I feel like this would be very, very comfortable. It just has these little crisscross straps and then also some that go straight down. I'm not feeling any pressure on my shoulders. It feels really good. But like I said, it's definitely not high impact. You could do some things in it, but I wouldn't be doing like a crazy HIIT jumping workout in this if you have a bigger chest. But overall, I would say this is a super cute set. I really like it. I think it is going to be perfect for the type of weightlifting workouts that I do. I love having some little workout shorts. I think that they're perfect for going for a hike or just doing your normal weightlifting routine. It's nice to have shorts in the summer so you're not so hot. And overall, I'm really happy with this set. But let's check out the Dayflex set because it is pretty interesting looking. Next up, we have a little Dayflex set with the wrap cropped long sleeve and also one of the pairs of wrap, basically crossover waist leggings. And I will say, while I think most of the Tala collections definitely fit small, this one does not. And I do actually wish I had have got it in a medium. The top is just a little bit big. That makes me afraid that things are going to come popping out of here. It's a little odd though, because the reviews for this top specifically said that the arms were really, really tight and recommended sizing up, but I'm not finding the arms tight at all. I actually feel like they're, once again, a little bit loose. Now, the sleeve length on this is nice and long, so if you have longer arms, I do think that the sleeves will still at least come to your wrists, which is nice. And obviously this just has like a little bit of a crossover front. It's not adjustable in any way, so you do need to make sure that you get the right size. So like this one will work for me. It's not like it's going to be way too loose and sliding off, but I definitely think it would have been a little bit cuter if it was slightly tighter. So just keep that in mind. I do still think that it is a very cute little top. I love the long sleeves with the more plunging neckline. I think it's just a little little interesting, a little different. And then these leggings, I did get the shortest length that they had, which I believe is a 7/8 style legging. And on me, that's full length. So that's always my advice. If you're very short, I'm only 5'1", just get the 7/8 legging. They're usually perfect, but they have 2 other lengths as well. So if you're tall and you want a full length legging, you can get that, definitely. Now, the color of the leggings and the top, obviously, I think it's really nice, super beautiful. I think it is perfect for fall. And I don't know about you, some people are gonna get annoyed at me for saying this. I'm already mentally in fall. It's already September to me, which is crazy because my birthday is in August and I'm excited for that, but I mentally am in September already. And once again, like, even these leggings are a little bit loose on me, which is interesting because most leggings from Tala in the size medium are just like way too tight and the large is perfect. So I would say maybe the sizing is a little bit inconsistent between ranges. I would probably just go with your normal size on the Dayflex leggings. Just interesting to note, these ones obviously do have the seam in the middle, and I feel like I have less camel toe in this than I did in the seamless ones. It's just all about your body type. Everybody's body is different. Now, this does not have pockets or anything. It is like a traditional legging, and I feel like they're very cute. They're super comfy. They're a super soft, like, lycra blend, so I feel like they feel very similar to the Wonder Unders that I have from Lululemon. Maybe even slightly softer, like somewhere between the Wonder and the Align lines. But I feel like this is a very cute little outfit. The Dayflex line is meant to be more for like yoga, loungewear. That's definitely the vibe I'm getting here. And I do yoga in my basement on a pretty regular basis. So I think this will be perfect for that. Very cute, a little bit sexy, and I really love it. I think it's adorable. All right, last and certainly not least, we have one of the dresses from the 365 range. Now, these are meant to be dresses that you could wear every day for any purpose. You could wear them to work with a little blazer or a cardigan. You could wear them to a lunch with a friend. You could just wear them for a casual trip to the grocery store because they're meant to be that comfy. And I can confirm that they are. I actually already have one of these dresses in a different color. I absolutely love the chocolate brown for fall, so of course I had to try this one as well. Now, one of the things about these dresses that is really cool, and I want to just draw a similarity and how different it is to Skims, is they're both obviously meant to be like a soft lounge dress. I own multiple soft lounge Skims dresses. This is meant to be like a similar vibe. This one is completely double lined and it's made of a nice thick fabric. So I don't personally feel like I need to wear shapewear of any kind under here, and I'm not right now. This is just my natural body shape, my natural like tummy. You can see where my belly button is, and I'm not wearing a bra or anything either. And I don't feel like you have to. You could just wear it like this. Now, obviously, if you felt more comfortable with a bit of shapewear underneath, you could 100% wear that. But it's a cute dress. It's nice and long, and I feel like it's super comfortable. Like, you could wear this all day long and you would be completely comfy. On the complete opposite side of the spectrum, there's the Skims dresses that I personally only wear with shapewear under them because they are paper thin. They provide absolutely no smoothing whatsoever. If you have cellulite, which I have loads of cellulite, you will 100% be able to see it fully underneath the Skims dress. And I don't feel like you can see anything at all under this one because it is fully double lined with that nice thick sculpting fabric. And I do want to call out that everything in the 365 line is made like this. They're all thick, and you don't need to wear anything under them. I have a couple of the 365 t-shirts, and I don't even wear a bra under them most of the time because you don't have to, because they're so nice and thick. You're not ever going to see like nip through it. You're not going to see anything, even if you get cold. I feel like for the most part, you're not really gonna see that in any of the 365 range. And just super quick for comparison's sake, this is what this dress looks like with shapewear on. I don't think that there's a huge difference. Obviously, I'm a little more hugged in right in the center, and my hips are a little bit more smoothed out where my hip dips are. but otherwise it's very similar. This is just making the super comfortable dress slightly less comfortable. And I would say under this dress in particular, don't feel like you need to wear shapewear. It's very, very cute just on its own. And I know something that I sometimes struggle with dresses like this is seeing the outline of my belly button. I don't know why that became like such a, oh my God, like you can't see the outline of somebody's belly button. That looks terrible. I don't know why we decided that it looks bad. It looks fine. I've never noticed that on somebody else and been like, oh my God, her belly button's showing. So let's all try to be a little bit nicer to ourselves. And if you want a cute little dress that's going to kind of hold you in and make you feel really pretty and sexy, this is a great option. So overall, I would say, closing thoughts, Wear Tala makes some really good stuff. It's very high quality. Everything feels really good. I love supporting them because it is a woman run and operated company, completely woman founded. And I do feel like their products speak for themselves. Everything is sustainably made. It's all ethically made. It's size inclusive. They really tick all the boxes of what I think all companies should be striving towards. I think that is like the ultimate goal would be every single company is sustainable, ethical, and size inclusive. And with that, definitely let me know what you think down in the comments. If you have tried anything from Tala before, be sure to let me know how you liked it. As I've said, I really like this company. I feel like a lot of their stuff is very, very cute. And I always just feel good buying it because unlike a lot of other companies, it feels like it is a company that cares about their customers, about the environment, really about everything, about the people producing their products, about their employees, and that feels good to me. And with that, thank you very much for watching this video today. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a fabulous week and that I will see you next time. Bye!